Hello everyone and welcome to Channel Duello. Today we have monsters as our faction in our Gwent deck guide, and this is quite a fun deck to play with, but it is not particularly strong. Actually, monsters isn't strong, but I guess they're not as weak as Scoia'tael. Well, I mean, for this reason, for this season, I'm not planning to play too many games with Scoia'tael and monsters. The other four factions are, I think, better. And if you want to play monsters, what are your options? Let's think about them. Well, Koshi decks are still quite good, although those witches on pigs got nerfed, and they have to manipulate the provisions and so on. So that could be a problem for that deck. And but that deck is still quite good. And as you all know, White Frost leader ability got a major buff. Let's talk about that. Uh, in my Turkish channel, I already shot a White Frost deck guide. Well, it's not good, but this one is slightly better, I guess, because this is not playing Thrive engines, and this is not a devotion deck, and this is also playing Sunset Wonders, because why not? The card is just overpowered, and since we're playing non-devotion, we're going with this Portal, Madoc, and 4 provision bronze units routine. And Ainel Conquerors is a great choice. Well, you're gonna say like, okay, so this is a devotion deck, why are you playing Conquerors? Well, with Portal, these guys are being summoned, not they're not getting played. Just because of that reason, they're not getting destroyed. But you have to be careful and just try not to play them from your hand. So these are 0-point cards unless you play them with Portal. And other than that, we don't have any other units on for provision costs. So Portal, Madoc, and bombs. We have lots of control tools here, and in addition to White Frost, we're adding even more control tools like weather effects, like Weather Maker. I mean, Skellige is probably using this because this guy is a druid. Just got buffed as well, and we have Scepter of Storms. I mean, these guys are these cards are bad, so why not use them? I mean, since we have a leader ability like this, let's go full with weather effects, control, and so on. And by the way, this deck isn't mine. Pajabol was playing this, I guess for fun, I guess. So I copied it from him. So this is not my deck. So I gotta mention that as well. And we obviously have Ancient Foglets, because they are pretty good with weather effects. I mean, they boost themselves by total duration of row effects on the opposite side. It's not just weather effects. Madoc's row effect is also applicable to Ancient Foglet, but I mean, you usually do not get to do that, but if you manage to do that, Foglet should boost himself. So these guys could get really big, and they have Veil, so they can't be poisoned or locked, but they can be Heat Wave, Curse of Corruption, and that kind of stuff. So they are not that good. And what about the other cuts? Well, since we have to play Wild Hunt units, because the recent buff is whenever we play a Wild Hunt unit, boosted by 1 if there's Frost in the opposite row. So be careful about the opposite row. You have to play the unit on the opposite row of Frost. So that's the requirement here. And how many Wild Hunt units do we have in this deck? We have Eredin. Eredin is pretty good in this, with this leader ability. So if you're playing this is an auto include. So Eredin is much better thanks to this leader ability, because he will almost always, play with 7 power and then 3 damage. So you're getting at least 10 for 10 and even more. So Eredin is quite good here. And in addition to that, we have Oberon, although Oberon will never be seen like this, holding a unicorn head, because this is not a devotion deck, and this is kind of making this card worse. but still he's gonna produce Wild Hunt units, so the second form will be really good with White Frost Leader ability. And then we have Empyrean Phantom, pretty good, you know, proactive card, gets bigger, and also a Wild Hunt unit. And we also have Bronze Wild Hunt units, double Wild Hunt Bruiser and double Nagelfar Screw. Nagelfar Screw also got much better with the recent leader buff, so they will play for one more point. So if you're playing White Frost, again, these are all auto includes. And what about the rest of the deck? Well, we have Sunset Wonders. The additional card you draw with Sunset Wonders is kind of a risky situation here, because if you look at the deck here, we have plenty of bricks in this deck, so you don't want them in your hand. I mean, with Portal, you obviously don't want Anel Conquerors, and these are the worst bricks, because you know they are 0 points. They're gonna get killed if you play them. So if Sunset Wonders draw one of them, you're kind of screwed. So you have to be really careful while playing Portal with Sunset Wonders. The same thing goes for, you know, Fish Flappers, the Skellige deck. So they're also using Portal and, you know, Bear Witcher Adepts. That could happen to that as well. And there's also Winter Queen. Okay, you may ask, like, what the hell, man? I mean, this is not a devotion. You're not gonna get any thrive. Well, this is like knickers in this deck. As long as you have Frost on 2 rows, Winter Queen will come out of the deck. We're also not running Red Riders and you know, the 2 Torque card for Wild Hunt units. So I mean, a lot of questionable decisions, but they all go really well together, I think. And so you need Thing. That's why you need Winter Queen in this deck. Some opponents, you know, just kill it. I mean, they probably don't pay attention that I'm playing non-devotion. I don't know why they kill her. So she's always gonna be 4. So anyway, we also have a Parasite and Doragate. This guy is for lock-in, and Parasite is for 6 damage or 6 boosts. You can play this defensively if you want to. I mean, you kind of want dominance for Eredin, and also Oberon summons benefit from the dominance as well, so you have to be careful about that. And there is also Maxi here, and well, as you see, there are a lot of bricks, so you kind of need to modify your hand, the rest of the deck. So Maxi is crucial in this deck. And I already talked about Weathermaker and Scepter of Storms. I mean, if you have Scepter of Storms, I mean, I didn't play a lot of games with this. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, you know, drawing the 2 cards in the same turn. I mean, if you have Scepter of Storms, Weathermaker kind of goes crazy. Increase or decrease durations by 3 instead. So, well, I think it happened. I'm sorry. Yeah, in one of the games it happened. So instead of, you know, adding 1 point, increase all row effects durations by 4. This card becomes really valuable. I mean, you are already playing 6 for 6, so in addition to that, I mean, row effects get bigger and so on. You can get a lot of points. And by the way, this is a red coin deck, so if you're playing on red coin, you have a strong chance to win with 2-0. I mean, you usually actually win on even, and it happened in most of the games. But you sometimes lose the game because, you know, your last round may not be as powerful as your first round. But if the opponent draws bad, I mean, you get you 2-0 the opponent, and you're going to see examples of both situations in the following videos. And what about the bombs? We have a single moon dust, double Dimeterium bomb, and a dancing star. So there aren't many bombs. So if the opponent, you know, heat waves your Madoc or steals it with Philippa, you're perfectly fine. You don't care because, you know, there's just 4 bombs. So it's, you know, Madoc is for extra thinning as well. But if you're playing against a unitless deck or something like that, yeah, you're not gonna find a lot of targets for your you know, Frost points and so on. Okay, so and this stratagem is tactical advantage. You kind of want dominance, so that's why it's better to use tactical advantage compared to magic lamp or crystal skull. And you don't need crystal skulls, you don't have engines. I mean, the only engine you have is Imperium Phantom, and Phantom has already Veil. Well, Nagelfire Crew is also an engine, but I don't think that requires to use crystal skull in this deck. Okay, so that's the deck, and I hope you like it, and see you at the end of the video. Okay, we found an opponent, and I'm playing against Inspired Zeal. Okay, so this is definitely Commandos, because I've seen a stratagem there. Well, movement could be useful here. It would be nice if I can find... I can move the defender if necessary. Okay, so one bomb is okay, I guess. Let's get rid of the other one. Another bomb. Okay, I couldn't find Heatwave. That's what I was looking for, but you know, I have Parasite. And okay, this is definitely a bomb target. Let's Dimetarium bomb that. Unfortunate that Maddock is on melee roll. Okay, Seat Sport. I'm gonna bump that as well. Okay, the opponent used a stratagem and probably got his Fall Test on Neuromancy, Amphibious Assault, something like that. Let's throw another bomb here. And Maddock goes to melee roll once again. Although I do not have any other bombs, so that's not such a big deal. I'm just trying to make things more difficult for my opponent, so that he can't produce commandos as easily as, you know, compared to other, let's say, opponents. Because this deck relies on heavy control. Well, I'm surprised that he didn't use Roche Merciless, so he needs to play that. Instead, we're getting Donimir. Sure. Okay, I'm just gonna play the Phantom here. Whatever he plays, I can always use my leader to move things. There is Roche. Actually, I mean, he didn't need to, you know, use a leader here. Okay, so maybe he wants to put Fall Test over there. Wait a second, what did he do? I mean, what? Okay. I'm just gonna, you know, kill that. Or lock it. I think locking is better. Or maybe just kill it, I don't know. This is for fall tests. I'm gonna lock that. You know, the opponent likes what I'm doing, but it wasn't that obvious. I mean, check out the leader, man. Okay, so far we denied a commando. So why is he worried about leader charges? I don't know. What? I wanna even? This is strange. So how is he gonna win this game? Okay, so gotta get rid of the obvious bricks. This is a brick, this is a brick. We couldn't get a hold of portal. But we got most of our golds. What to do here? Okay. I use 1 liter charge, and I can play Arid in this round. And put a lot of frost on the board, and then... Well, Weather Maker is kinda good with this artifact in my deck, Scepter of Storms. I'm kinda hesitant to use it. Let's check our deck. Okay, so I'm gonna draw Portal next, so that's great news. Could be better. It is the first card, but Heatwave is missing, so I'm not gonna be able to play that. But I mean, who cares? This is pretty good. So we're just gonna try to, control the board without Heatwave. Let's confirm it and then go. I want an even, so that's perfectly fine here. Radovitz Royal Guards. Well, I'm gonna play Aridin, I guess. There's no reason why not. Let's hope there isn't Siege. But I don't think this is a Siege deck. There's one of the commandos. Well, I can do this. But there's only one command left. So if I do that, I mean, if the opponent plays Fall Test, yeah, I think I should kill it. And concede. Looks like this deck isn't great for commandos. Okay, let's start another game. And who are we facing this time? Okay, it's Syndicate. So Line Pockets is the most popular leader choice this season. For some reason, I mean, Jackpot has fallen to second place. So I'm on blue coin, which sucks. This is a red coin deck, and this is the second time I'm playing on blue coin, so hopefully that will change maybe in the next game or so. Okay, so double bruisers. Do I need that many bruisers here? I'm not sure. And a lot of bombs. Well, obviously I'm gonna mulligan that. And another brick. Thank you very much, game. Well, the deck has plenty of bricks, sure, but come on, man, I have 3 bombs and Madoc. This is just terrible. No, I think I'm gonna start with Phantom here. And if I do this, am I gonna get heat waved? Well, he doesn't have 6 damage, but he can, just play 2 coins and then play Bloody Good Fun. That could be an option. This is extremely risky, but I'm gonna do this. Hopefully he doesn't have Heat Wave. I mean, the hand sucks big time. What the hell, man? Okay, Swindle, the opponent is playing unitless. I'm gonna play Maxi on range row. Okay, so these are pretty... this is a great hand. Unfortunately, the start was pretty bad, but the rest of the hand looks solid. I'm gonna draw Portal and Eredin and Ancient Foglet. So the Conquerors are at the bottom of the deck, which is great. But I'm gonna miss on Parasite. That's fine, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's continue. I don't know how I will do without Madoc here. Maybe I'll just play this from my hand. Well, there is more point potential if I do that actually. I think I'm gonna do that. Wow. Okay. Playing Radiant on range row. I don't like that. Let's put Madoc here and show how ugly our hand is. The opponent is thinking like, what's going on here? Okay, so Philippa will take Madoc. Sure. Let's Dancing Star this. Okay, opponent used Madoc. Because, you know, I gave the opponent an extra 2 points there, so that was pretty good, I guess. But, you know, it doesn't make much difference. Payday, okay. Okay, so opponent doesn't have Heat Wave. I just cannot pass. I can play Scepter of Storms, but there's nothing to, you know, hit. I'm just gonna hit this and keep the train going. Orson Jr., okay. That's good. Let's kill that. Sure. Let's move that over there. And then, I don't know what to play here. Because the opponent is smart and not playing anything at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the ship. Let's draw our card. I definitely spent less than my opponent so far, because, you know, looking at it, opponent had to play Horse on, Failboy, and Freak Show, and Freak Show is such a big deal in this deck. What's going on? Losing all the leader, are you out of your damn mind? Okay, so I was hesitant and okay, 10 power flying Redanian. Sure. I'm just gonna play Aridin here. No, 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 let's not do that. Because I won't have dominance here if I do that. I'm gonna play Scepter of Storms instead. And then play Aridin. Let's play Frost. And get the Queen out. Okay, we got the round control. I'm just gonna bleed the opponent to death. I have one leader charge remaining so to move something important. Okay, so Mundas will hit for 4, so there isn't any unit that I want to hit for 4. This is not bad at all. Yeah. This could be a 2-0. If your opponents use all the leader, I would add not smartly. Okay, reveal the bank with 0 coins, sure.
Here's what I found.
Great job. It's 5-point justice. No, it's 4. It's even worse. This is terrible. Let's play the Nagelfar's crew. Siggy to get the Flying Redanian out. Go where it and go. Jackal could produce a lot of points, definitely. Okay, so if I play Ancient Fogelight here, I'm gonna play for 6. But if I move this guy to range row, I'm gonna play this. I don't have dominance, but I don't think that will be a big problem. Kurt is what? Let's just play this. Okay, Bruiser I guess is the best option here. This is 2-0. There's nothing he can do. 30-point difference. I have dominance, not to mention that. Feel the power of Wild Hunt. Okay. Syndicate. Jackpot this time. I wonder how we can compete against that. Well, I'm on red coin, which is awesome. I have a freaking Maddock, and I'm not gonna touch any cards. Roland. Okay. Should I like that? Or maybe, you know, just bomb it and move it. It's not gonna kill that. I think I should start with locking it. Okay, so is there a Kurt? There isn't. I think I want to bomb that. Maddock once again on the wrong row. Okay, most Syndicate players do that, but I'm not sure if it's a great move. I'm still gonna take the Dancing Star here because it's 5 points, but opponent could pass here if I do that. And but will the opponent pass after playing Philippa and you know, Roland? Those are, you know, big commitments. Okay, so I'm gonna play. No, let's play Phantom here because the Philippa threat is gone. Okay, the opponent played Horse on Junior as well. This is getting ridiculous. I think I'm gonna play Eridan here. What's going on? And I think I should play it there. Let's put it in the back row. Okay, so it's gonna play for 3 points and let's move it. Both rows got frost. Now I'm legitimately threatening winning an even situation, even though opponent played kinda everything. Okay, let's do this. Opponent is still playing. So one of my guys will get poisoned. That is kind of obvious. I can kill 2 of these same time. And then Can play the final frost here. Well, the opponent will actually go down to 3 cards. But I mean, I have to bleed this guy. Let's do this. Okay, is he gonna play some more cards? I don't think so. I consumed all my leader because the opponent's leader is still there. So that's big advantage, but I'm gonna bleed that out of him. Weather Maker is kinda bad here. And these bombs are bad. It is risky to take another mulligan here. There is Siggy. Okay. Let's play Frost here. Okay, the Caesar combo is out. Kinda early though. I'm gonna kill Caesar. Because he gave me a pretty good heatwave target here. Not sure if I want to increase the duration here, because I'm probably gonna heatwave that, but I'm not so sure though. How many weather cards? Well, I still have these. Let's play this. Lieutenant Banhorst is an odd choice here. Let's play this. Oh my god, it thinned really well here. Okay, so the opponent still can't pass, so I'm gonna play this. What am I drawing? Well, I am drawing pretty good. I don't need Foglet, so I'm gonna take the mug and get these 3 cards. Sadly, the opponent didn't use the leader and just played crappy cards and thinning cards, so he kind of recovered really well from the bleed. This is a weird deck. I mean, Banhorst is amazing in hidden cache, but I'm not so sure about Jackpot here. I think this is a good move. Move target, I mean. Because, I mean, what are the chances of, you know, Oberon getting Frost and then playing this and so on? So I'd rather... Oh, actually, and you know... Okay. I think I'm gonna protect that, right? So if the opponent has Horse on Freak Show, and which he probably has... If I do this, it's gonna go up to 8, but if he plays Horse on Tune, I mean, Freak Show is gonna get, you know, enough coins to kill this anyway. Bank. Oh my god, what is that? $11. I'm just gonna heatwave that. Yep. You can't do anything with the coins. But am I gonna be able to get enough points? No, I am not. This is not enough, unfortunately. Not enough at all. This was a good game though. I liked it, even though I lost it. Okay, so that's it for this deck. As you see, it is kinda weak, and against maybe some engine decks and, you know, so on, this could be good, but I don't think meta is kinda suitable to play this deck. As you see, I mean, whatever you do, Wild Hunt Frost decks are not gonna work. I mean, CD Projekt is doing the best they can, you know, to buff that archetype, but for some reason it isn't working out. I don't know what they'll do next. Well, maybe, you know, nerf other factions. That could be a solution, but I don't think so. So I mean, they buffed the leader already. I'm thinking about, you know, what to suggest, but I'm really maybe the Frost thing could change. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so that's enough, I guess. I hope you like this video, and hope to see you in another Duello video. Bye bye.